Stop. So what happened there? It wasn't your fault at all. The ensemble like froze.
We were waiting for Tristan to start playing.
Yeah.
Exactly. We hadn't done the math in our head that, oh, wait a minute, the melody's going to have to be strong and it's not coming from the trumpet. So who's got the melody? All right, flutes. Boom, boom. I think I could sing a lot stronger than you guys are. Boom, boom. So maybe a little, let's rely on our vocalist a little bit more. How about the vocalist carry the melody for us?
All right.
Not that the flutes can't do it. It's lovely. But it is kind of low. It's not a great range for the flute. But we're going to be missing. Why don't you guys play the second part? Up an octave.
Okay.
Alright, sorry Tristan, we're having a little sectional with ourselves here. Okay, stop. So let's get that pitch in our ear. And remember the same, I think I would be a horrible choir director, but I would say similar concepts to what I talk about in band about trying to blend your sound and kind of match pitch and use your ears more to get that pickup note.
Are we all singing it?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
You don't have to force your sound.
Blend.
Blend, nice balanced sound. Now that there's many of you. All right, Tristan is wanting to conduct. Good. Lovely. That's good. That's good. That's really solid. I have a couple comments. Anybody want to say anything positive?
I like this cutout. It's very, I don't know if you were going to say the opposite, but
No, it's fine.
something that you did over looking at that side of the room was very like, I didn't know what it was because it was out of the corner of my eye and it wasn't pointed at me, but I noticed it.
I was looking for the dun 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 as we built back in. I didn't hear it. I don't know if it was playing, but I assumed low guys would have it.
What?
So, but that was me trying to get them to do it short.
It was very, do it conductorly, yeah.
Yes, it was. I mean, that's one thing that Tristan does well. Is there's not a lot of doubt when he's on the podium. Like I think we all feel pretty comfortable with his leadership, right? So that's good. Your left hand. This is a classic. Do as I say, not as I do. And in this setting, I don't want your left hand going down your side.
Okay.
When you look great, you're engaged, everything's looking good, you know, you're doing your Tristan thing, and then when you put your left hand down, it changes everything for me, and you look less involved in the music. So when you're not using your left hand, I don't know if we've talked about this much, you have a couple options, right? I'm conducting, I'm not using my left hand, it's down at my side. I think that's the least good option. For me, I like to keep my left hand, when I'm not using it, just kind of at the ready. Like kind of a general, everybody kind of try this. You got your right hand out, just your left hand is it's just kind of right here. And maybe, you know, like, just try not to do anything with it, but just sort of keep it at the ready. Because then when you need it, it's there. Boom. And then you don't have as far to go when you're done. Down here, you know, just getting to your gesture is harder. You have further to go both directions. And it's a lot of movement that doesn't really help anybody. So if you're conducting, but you're not using your left hand, just keep it here. Back. There it is. Here it is. There it is. I'm exaggerating.
Yeah. I have to watch that. I didn't notice it went down because usually I
It's
do
down.
keep it here.
Down. Let's try it again. one other thing. This is a conducting class thing. I don't care if you do this when you get to band, but try not to come over the top as much with your baton hand. 1, 2, 3. You're coming over the top on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just basic technique. 1, 2, solid technique in your pattern. Because when you come over like this way, there's only a couple beats that should have inherently vertical motion. It's 1 and 4. When you come over 1, 2, 3, that's something I don't want you to do all the time. Do it when it works, but not every beat. 1, see, regular. This is you almost every beat. Coming over the top. That's good. And then try going over the top again for fun. It's like this little hitch in your pattern, which is cool, but just not all the time.
Just maybe when there's either needs to be something on the and, maybe.
Or just there's something in the music that makes you think that's. I just don't. What I'm trying to avoid, and that's what I was saying to Mackenzie about like an eyebrow embouchure. I'm trying to avoid just kind of things that you do all the time for not potentially any real reason. It's okay to do over the top, but just not as your set embouchure default pattern. Okay, start again. But so don't worry about that too much, but let's think about your left hand. That was a little bit of a double breath. Anything else for Tristan? It's good.